Anxiety and stress can feel like heavy weights on your shoulders, casting a shadow over moments that should be filled with calm and joy. For many seniors, these feelings aren't just passing clouds. They can linger, sparked by worries about health, family, finances, or the quiet changes that come with aging. The racing thoughts, the knot in your stomach, the restless nights when sleep feels like a distant friend. These can drain your energy, dim your mood, and turn simple tasks into daunting challenges. But what if relief was closer than you think, tucked away in something as simple as a handful of nuts? Today, we're exploring 5 incredible nuts that can help seniors manage anxiety and stress naturally, without relying on pills or complicated routines. These aren't just snacks. They're nutrient-packed powerhouses that nourish your brain, soothe your nerves, and lift your spirits. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our Elder Life community on YouTube, where we share weekly, science-backed tips to help seniors worldwide live healthier, happier, and more vibrant lives. Let's begin with a nut that's small but mighty: almonds. These crunchy, versatile nuts are a nutritional goldmine for calming anxiety and supporting mental well-being. Almonds are rich in magnesium, a mineral often called nature's tranquilizer, because it helps regulate your nervous system. When you're stressed, your body burns through magnesium quickly, and low levels can leave you feeling jittery, irritable, or on edge. Just 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 nuts or a quarter cup, delivers roughly 20% of your daily magnesium needs. Studies show that boosting magnesium intake can reduce anxiety symptoms by calming overactive nerve signals in the brain, helping you feel more grounded and focused. Almonds also provide vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your brain cells from oxidative stress, the cellular damage caused by chronic stress that can worsen anxiety and mood disorders over time. This oxidative stress can harm neurons, making it harder for your brain to manage emotions effectively. By eating almonds, you're giving your brain a protective shield. Another benefit: almonds are packed with monounsaturated fats, the same healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats stabilize blood sugar, preventing the spikes and crashes that can mimic anxiety symptoms, like shakiness, fatigue, or mood swings. Ever feel a bit off a few hours after a sugary snack? That's your blood sugar dipping, and almonds can help keep it steady. Adding almonds to your day is easy and delicious. Sprinkle a handful over your morning oatmeal or yogurt for a satisfying crunch that adds both flavor and nutrition. Blend them into a smoothie with berries, spinach, and a splash of almond milk for a brain-friendly drink that's as tasty as it is healthy. If you prefer savory flavors, toss almonds into a salad with leafy greens, dried cranberries, and a light vinaigrette. For a quick snack, pair a small handful with a piece of fruit, like an apple or pear. The combination of fiber, protein, and fats keeps you full and your mood balanced. You can also try making almond-crusted chicken by grinding almonds into a coarse powder, mixing with herbs, and coating chicken breasts before baking. This adds a nutty flavor and a dose of stress-fighting nutrients to your dinner. One tip: choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted almonds to avoid excess sodium, which can raise blood pressure and add to stress. If you're watching your portions, measure out 1 ounce, about 160 calories, to keep calories in check. If you have dentures or find whole almonds hard to chew, try almond butter spread on whole grain toast or stirred into a bowl of warm quinoa. Store almonds in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to maintain freshness. This small habit can make a big difference in how calm and centered you feel. What's a dish you enjoy that could use a sprinkle of almonds? Maybe it's a bowl of soup or a fruit salad. Whatever it is, almonds can elevate it while supporting your mental health. Next, let's dive into a nut with a rich, earthy flavor that's like a warm hug for your brain: walnuts. These wrinkled nuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. Omega-3s are critical for brain health, acting like a lubricant for your neurons, helping them communicate smoothly and efficiently. When your brain's communication network is strong, you're better equipped to handle stress without feeling overwhelmed. Research shows that low omega-3 levels are linked to higher rates of anxiety and depression, especially in seniors, whose bodies may not convert ALA as effectively. An ounce of walnuts, about 14 halves, provides over 100% of your daily ALA needs, making them a top choice for mental resilience. Walnuts also contain polyphenols, antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the brain. Chronic stress triggers inflammation, which can disrupt mood-regulating chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, leaving you feeling low or anxious. By eating walnuts, you're helping to calm that inflammation, creating a more balanced mental environment. Another perk, walnuts are a good source of tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to produce serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Higher serotonin levels can ease anxiety, improve mood, and help you sleep better, crucial since poor sleep often fuels stress. Walnuts also offer vitamin B6, which supports the production of calming neurotransmitters like GABA, further promoting relaxation. Incorporating walnuts into your diet is both easy and versatile. Chop a few halves and sprinkle them over a bowl of soup like lentil or butternut squash for added texture and flavor. Mix them into a homemade trail mix with dried apricots, pumpkin seeds, and a few dark chocolate chips for a stress-busting snack that feels indulgent. If you enjoy baking, fold crushed walnuts into muffin or banana bread batter for a nutrient-packed treat. For a savory twist, toss walnuts with roasted vegetables like Brussels sprouts, carrots, or sweet potatoes, seasoned with rosemary and olive oil. You can also make a walnut pesto by blending walnuts with basil, garlic, parmesan, and olive oil. Perfect for spreading on whole grain crackers or tossing with zucchini noodles. One thing to keep in mind, walnuts have a slightly bitter skin, which some find strong. If that's you, soak them in water for a few hours to mellow the flavor, then drain and enjoy. Store walnuts in the fridge or freezer to keep their delicate fats fresh, as they can go rancid quickly if left at room temperature. A small handful a day, about 185 calories, is all you need to support your brain's fight against stress. What's a recipe you make often that could benefit from walnuts? Perhaps it's a salad or a breakfast bowl. Walnuts can add a nutty depth while nourishing your mind. Now let's turn to a nut that's as fun to eat as it is good for you: pistachios. These vibrant green nuts are a joy, with their satisfying crack as you open each shell. Beyond the enjoyment, pistachios are packed with nutrients that help tame stress and anxiety. They're an excellent source of vitamin B6, which is vital for producing neurotransmitters like GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid. GABA acts like a natural brake for your nervous system, slowing down racing thoughts and promoting a sense of calm. Low B6 levels are linked to increased anxiety, and seniors are at higher risk of deficiency as absorption declines with age. An ounce of pistachios, about 49 nuts, delivers nearly 30% of your daily B6 needs, making them a smart choice for mental health. Pistachios also offer heart-healthy fats and fiber, which work together to stabilize blood sugar. Stable blood sugar means fewer mood swings and less of that anxious, wired feeling you might get after a sugary snack. Another unique benefit: the act of shelling pistachios can be surprisingly soothing. The repetitive motion engages your hands and mind, creating a mini mindfulness practice that distracts you from worries. Studies suggest that repetitive tasks like this can lower cortisol, the stress hormone that can keep you on edge. Plus, pistachios are lower in calories than many nuts, about 160 calories per ounce, so you can enjoy a generous portion without overdoing it. Add pistachios to your routine by tossing them into a grain salad like quinoa, farro, or couscous for a pop of color and crunch. Blend shelled pistachios into a creamy dip with garlic, lemon juice, and olive oil to spread on whole grain crackers or use as a veggie dip. For a sweet treat, mix them into Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You can also chop pistachios and sprinkle them over roasted fruit like peaches or pears for a warm, comforting dessert. If shelling feels like too much effort, buy pre-shelled pistachios but opt for unsalted to keep sodium low. Keep a small bowl on your kitchen counter for a grab-and-go snack. It's an easy way to make stress relief part of your day. For a fun twist, try making pistachio energy bites. Blend pistachios with dates, oats, and a touch of vanilla extract, then roll into small balls and chill. These make a portable, nutrient-packed snack for busy days. If you're hosting friends, serve a pistachio-crusted cheese log by coating A soft cheese with chopped pistachios and herbs. Pair with fruit for a stress-relieving appetizer. What's one dish you could experiment with using pistachios this week? Maybe it's a new salad or a dessert. Pistachios bring both flavor and calm to the table. Our fourth nut is a creamy, crowd-pleasing favorite, cashews. These smooth, slightly sweet nuts are a fantastic stress buster thanks to their high levels of zinc and magnesium. Zinc is crucial for brain health, supporting the hippocampus, the part of your brain that regulates emotions and memory. Chronic stress can shrink the hippocampus, making it harder to cope with anxiety, and zinc deficiency, common in seniors, can worsen this effect. An ounce of cashews, about 18 nuts, provides 15% of your daily zinc and a solid dose of magnesium, helping to calm your nerves and stabilize your mood. Cashews also contain monounsaturated fats that support the production of endocannabinoids, natural compounds in your body that promote relaxation and reduce stress. Think of them as your brain's built-in calming mechanism. Another advantage, cashews are rich in protein, which helps maintain steady energy levels and prevents the fatigue that can amplify anxiety. Their creamy texture makes them incredibly versatile, allowing you to enjoy them in ways that feel indulgent without being unhealthy. Cashews also provide a small amount of iron, which supports oxygen delivery to your brain, keeping you alert and focused. Try blending cashews into a smoothie with mango, spinach, and almond milk for a rich, calming drink that's perfect for breakfast or a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. Make a dairy-free cheese sauce by soaking cashews for a few hours, then blending with nutritional yeast, lemon juice, and garlic. Perfect for drizzling over steamed broccoli or baked potatoes. For a quick snack, pair a handful with dried figs, raisins, or apricots for a sweet-salty combo that satisfies. You can also use cashews to make a creamy soup base. Blend soaked cashews with roasted cauliflower and vegetable broth for a comforting, stress-relieving meal. If you're watching your salt intake, choose raw or lightly roasted cashews over salted ones, and store them in an airtight container to maintain freshness. For a special treat, try cashew energy bars. Blend cashews with oats, honey, and dried cherries, press into a pan, and chill before cutting into bars. These are great for a quick snack or to share with grandkids. If you love Asian-inspired flavors, toss whole cashews into a stir-fry with bell peppers, snap peas, and a light soy sauce glaze. What's a meal you could add cashews to today? Whether it's a smoothie or a savory dish, cashews bring a creamy richness that nourishes both body and mind. Finally, let's celebrate a nut that's a true mood lifter, hazelnuts. These round, toasty nuts are often paired with chocolate, but on their own, they're a powerhouse for mental health. Hazelnuts are rich in folate, vitamin B9, which supports the production of dopamine and serotonin, two neurotransmitters that regulate mood and reduce anxiety. Low folate levels are linked to higher stress and even depression, especially in older adults, who may absorb less from food. An ounce of hazelnuts, about 21 nuts, delivers 10% of your daily folate, plus vitamin E to protect your brain from stress-related damage. Hazelnuts also provide copper, a mineral that helps your body produce energy and maintain a healthy nervous system. When copper levels are low, you might feel sluggish or irritable, which can amplify stress. The healthy fats in hazelnuts keep your energy steady, while their fiber promotes gut health, a critical but often overlooked factor in mental well-being. Your gut and brain are connected through the gut-brain axis, and a healthy gut can help regulate mood. Hazelnuts also contain manganese, which supports enzyme function and may help reduce inflammation linked to stress. Their mild, nutty flavor makes them a pleasure to eat, whether raw, roasted, or blended into recipes. Add hazelnuts to your day by chopping them and sprinkling over a bowl of mixed fruit, like apples, berries, or bananas, for a nutrient-packed dessert. Blend them into a homemade nut butter to spread on whole grain toast or dip with carrot sticks. If you love coffee, toss a few crushed hazelnuts into your oatmeal with a dash of cinnamon and a drizzle of maple syrup for a cafe-inspired breakfast. For a savory option, mix chopped hazelnuts into a rice pilaf with herbs, dried cherries, and a touch of olive oil. You can also use hazelnuts as a crust for fish. Grind them with lemon zest and coat salmon fillets before baking. Opt for unsalted. Skin-on hazelnuts to maximize antioxidants. The skin is where many of those brain-protecting compounds live. Keep a small jar in your bag for a stress-relieving snack on the go. For a fun project, try making hazelnut granola. Mix hazelnuts with oats, honey, and dried coconut, bake until golden, and store in a jar for a crunchy topping on yogurt or fruit. If you're hosting a gathering, serve hazelnut-stuffed dates. Slice dates open, fill with a hazelnut and drizzle with dark chocolate for a sweet stress-busting treat. What's a way you could enjoy hazelnuts this week? Whether it's a new recipe or a simple snack, hazelnuts bring a toasty warmth that lifts your mood. Now let's talk about how to make these nuts a seamless part of your life. Variety is key to getting a wide range of nutrients, so don't stick to just one type. Aim for a daily handful, about 1 to 1.5 ounces, of mixed nuts as a snack or meal add-on. You can pre-portion them into small containers or bags for convenience, making it easy to grab on busy days. If chewing is a challenge, try nut butters or ground nuts sprinkled over soft foods like yogurt, applesauce, or mashed sweet potatoes. For example, blend almonds and hazelnuts into a mixed nut butter for a versatile spread. Always choose unsalted or lightly salted options to keep your blood pressure in check, and store nuts in a cool, dry place, or the fridge for longer freshness, to prevent rancidity. To amplify the anxiety-fighting power of nuts, pair them with other stress-relieving habits. Gentle movement like a 10-minute walk around your neighborhood, a stroll in the park, or a chair yoga session boosts endorphins and complements the brain benefits of nuts. Try doing a deep breathing exercise while snacking on pistachios. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 6, repeating 5 times. This lowers cortisol and calms your nervous system, doubling the relaxation effect. You can also try a seated stretch. Roll your shoulders backward in slow circles for 30 seconds, then forward, to release tension while enjoying a handful of walnuts. Sleep is critical for managing stress, as poor sleep can make anxiety feel overwhelming. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night, and create a calming bedtime routine with a cup of chamomile tea and a few hazelnuts as a light snack. If anxiety keeps you awake, try a pillow between your knees to ease physical tension, or listen to soothing music or a guided relaxation podcast to quiet your mind. A firm mattress or a supportive pillow can also help you rest better, reducing stress-related aches that might disrupt sleep. If you wake up feeling groggy, try a morning smoothie with cashews and berries to kickstart your day with steady energy. Nuts can be pricey, especially on a fixed income, but they're a worthwhile investment for your mental health. To save money, buy in bulk from warehouse stores, farmers markets, or online retailers, and store extras in the freezer to extend shelf life. If your budget is tight, focus on almonds and walnuts, which offer the most nutrient density for the price. You don't need large amounts. A small handful daily, about 150-200 calories, is enough to see benefits. If you have allergies, kidney issues, or other conditions that limit nut intake, check with your doctor before making changes. For most seniors, though, nuts are a safe, natural way to support mental well-being. Let's explore how these nuts fit into the bigger picture of stress management. Anxiety often feeds on a cycle of physical and emotional triggers. Poor sleep, unbalanced meals, or lack of movement can make it worse. Nuts address several of these triggers at once. Their protein and fiber keep you full, reducing the urge to reach for sugary snacks that spike anxiety. Their healthy fats support brain function, helping you think clearly even on tough days. And their minerals, like magnesium, zinc, copper, and folate, target the root causes of stress, from nerve overactivity to inflammation. By combining nuts with other habits like staying hydrated, aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, perhaps with a slice of lemon for flavor, or spending time with loved ones, you're building a foundation for lasting calm. Social connection is a powerful stress reliever, as loneliness can mimic the effects of chronic anxiety. Nuts can be a fun way to connect with others. Host a small gathering with a nut-based snack board. Think almonds, walnuts, and pistachios paired with fruit, cheese, and whole grain crackers. Share a recipe with a neighbor, like a walnut-crusted salmon or a cashew smoothie. You could even start a cooking club at your senior center, where you swap nut-based recipes and tips. These moments of connection, however small, lift your spirits and remind you that you're not alone. Joining a book club, gardening group, or walking club can also reduce stress by fostering a sense of community. Bring along a small bag of hazelnuts to share. It's a simple way to spark conversation and build bonds. Another practical strategy: keep a stress journal. Each day, jot down one thing that made you feel anxious, like a doctor's appointment or a family worry, and one thing that helped you feel calm, like eating a handful of cashews or calling a friend. Over time, you'll notice patterns and gain confidence in your ability to manage stress. Pair this with gratitude practice. Write down one thing you're thankful for, like a kind word from a neighbor, a blooming flower in your garden, or a quiet moment with a cup of tea. Studies show gratitude reduces stress and improves mood, amplifying the benefits of a nut-rich diet. You can keep your journal by your bedside or in a cozy corner where you relax, making it a comforting ritual. 4. An extra boost. Try mindfulness techniques that pair well with nuts. While snacking on pistachios, practice a body scan. Close your eyes and mentally check in with each part of your body, noticing tension and letting it go. This takes just 5 minutes and can ground you during anxious moments. Or try a gratitude meditation. As you eat a handful of almonds, think of 3 things that brought you joy today, like a grandchild's smile or a favorite song on the radio. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer senior-friendly guided meditations, some as short as 3 minutes, that can enhance the calming effects of nuts. If meditation feels unfamiliar, simply focus on the taste and texture of the nuts as you eat, savoring. Each bite can be a form of mindfulness. Let's take a moment to reflect. We've explored 5 nuts that can help you manage anxiety and stress. Almonds with their magnesium and vitamin E, walnuts packed with omega-3s and tryptophan, pistachios rich in B6 and mindfulness benefits, cashews full of zinc and healthy fats, and hazelnuts brimming with folate and gut-friendly fiber. Each one is a small but powerful step toward a calmer, brighter you. What surprised you most? Maybe it's learning that shelling pistachios can be a stress reliever, or that hazelnuts support your gut-brain connection. More importantly, what's one nut you'll try today? Perhaps you'll toss walnuts into your oatmeal, blend cashews into a creamy dip, or sprinkle hazelnuts over a fruit bowl. The beauty of these solutions lies in their simplicity. You don't need fancy supplements, expensive therapies, or complicated diets. These nuts are already in your grocery store, ready to become part of your daily routine. Your mind and body are still capable of finding peace, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. Every bite you take is a step toward a life with less worry and more joy. The joy of laughing with family, enjoying a quiet walk, or simply feeling at ease in your own home. These small choices can lead to powerful results, helping you reclaim the calm and confidence you deserve. If this has opened your eyes, share it with someone you care about, a spouse, a friend, a neighbor. We're all navigating the challenges of aging, and we deserve to do it with clarity and calm. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Elder Life on YouTube. Our community is here to bring you practical, trusted advice every week to help you live your best life no matter your age. Let's keep eating, moving, and thriving together.